Man, what a crazy run the last 24 hours with Lucky Seven. It's I don't know, it's not even 24 hours. Um, the price is almost five times where we bought in at if you're at the whitelist or public presale. So I bought multiple times, actually total three times. So my positions are right here. So this is my main wallet, which has over 4 million in it in terms of tokens. ROI is at 357 a day. Obviously I can only take out 1%, so it ends up being about almost $200 a day. I think is that $200. Yeah, something like that. They say don't do math live. So I don't I'm actually floored. So I don't know if I don't sound excited or whatever. But this video is not necessarily just about Lucky Seven, but it's really about my whole portfolio. And a lot of people have been asking me if I can just do another ROI Tuesday. Obviously, it's Thursday. It's been really busy, just actually because of Lucky Seven, because I wanted to make sure I was prepared for the launch and the whitelist and everything on Wednesday, and then the launch today. I'm sorry, the launch. So the whitelist stuff, the pre-sale stuff was all Tuesday, and then Wednesday was a launch, and then today is just kind of a oh my god day. It's nuts, man. This anyway. So I'll just go in. I don't want to make this super long. So I had a lot of goals this year, and one of them was to get to $1,000 a day, and that was pretty much. This is my second wallet. This has 2 million in it. So if you add the ROI from the last one and this one, it's roughly over $500 a day, and this has only been a day. I don't even know what to say, and all that rhymes with hey, and I just should I say anyway? I don't know if you guys know what movie that's from. Anyway, so here we go. I'll go through ROI Tuesday. If you're still interested in getting lucky, I mean, you should not financial advice. I say my video is financial advice, but it's still early. You got to remember LockPay was at 0.017 when it crashed, right? And I say that right before everyone started, all the whales started transferring wallets. The cool thing about Lucky Seven is they have an 80% transfer tax. So, we shouldn't see any of that shit happening, because who wants to lose 80% of their ROI, of their withdrawal? Similar to Crops Farmer. If you're familiar with Crops Farmer, it's the same idea, right? 80%. Well, when I say 80%, they hit you with 80% tax. They hit it with you if you try to take it out. In LockPay, they hit you if you try to transfer it. Lucky hits you with an 80% transfer if you try to transfer from wallet to sell off, and that's what LockPay did. Some people are asking me what the fuck's going on with LockPay. Yeah. So I dumped 75. You guys saw I dumped 7,500 in here. Kind of aped in, I'll be honest. But I did it every day, even though I kind of DCA'd. I DCA'd up, I guess you can say. And then all this shit happened with the wallet selling off because there was no transfer tax. So that's how they got around it and exploited the contract. So, this, at some point, my balance in here was like close to 10 grand for 500,000 tokens. I think I got 460 initially, so it is growing. So they're going to come out with V2, and hopefully that fixes this, and this ends up being a similar situation as to Lucky Seven. So look at this Lucky Seven fucking chart. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I'm so happy. Look at this, 253% over the last 24 hours. But the reason why I told you I'm already at 5 times is because this chart doesn't. It started at the public when you bought on PancakeSwap or you whatever, everyone bought at launch. If you bought at launch, you bought at 0.001, where all of us bought, if you got the whitelist or public pre-sale prior to launch, you got at 0.0075. So that's why most of the people that I guess you can say are whales, I don't know what I would consider a whale, most of these people got in at the 0.0075. Which is why everyone is at 5 times if you got in, before launch. If you got in at launch and you bought at 0.001 or somewhere around there, then this value represents the 2.5 times. All right, back to ROI Thursday. So here's the latest sheet. Drip is like shit, but it is what it is. I told you I was going to take some drip and buy some LockPay, and Lucky, and I did. That was the plan. That was the goal. I'm over $1,000 a day as of right now. Obviously, that's with Lucky 7 in there, and there's actually more in this now because, I have my tokens. It's gonna keep appreciating. So I don't even know what to say. I'm so flabbergasted. You make some right calls, you make some wrong calls, and as of right now, it looks like this Lucky 7 was a good bet for me and my family. So just trying to stay humble here because everything can change in a heartbeat. But you kind of take the good with the bad, right? So the bad being where LockPay is. Yeah, that fucking says $4, by the way. So it actually should be more, but the problem is with LockPay right now, they limited to 7%. 0.7% is what you can actually take out just because of everything that was happening. I think they actually increased it to 100% every 12 hours just to get the people from V1 out that are going to get blacklisted. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. It's shitty anyway. I should actually just make it 0 for now because it's really insignificant. And like I said, I put 7,500 in there and I put 4,500 into LockPay, into Lucky 7. The garden still, I'm sorry, my second faucet account has about 100 drip in it. I'm sorry, let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So my main faucet account has 1,000 in it. So if you've been following my channel, I'm still looking for a couple people. Please, I'm almost there. I want to send 10 drip out. So someone, don't know somebody, you're already on my team, kind of shoot it out to somebody else to get on there, right? Please don't there's no way for me to know, but hopefully it's don't open up other wallets and get in here, right? I mean, I'm trying to do something significant for someone, send 10 drip to somebody, so please try to keep it fair. All you gotta do is like and sub, hit that like, hit that sub, and try to get on my team, and then I can send out this 10 drip when I get to 10 on my team. So right now I have 1,000 deposits, 1,031. So if you go into here, I don't know if that says 1,031, 1,020. On my second wallet I have 100, almost 98. My garden is still kicking out about $100 a day. I did take some profits from the garden only because I put into Lucky 7. I took about $400 or $500 out, so that's why this thing dropped a little bit. But my garden's actually doing pretty well. Sounds weird. Just think about everything you talk about in terms of crypto, like the garden, drip, animals, pigs. It's nuts. So my garden, I got 40,000 plants. So this is kicking out, like I said, about $100 a day. If you don't know drip ecosystem, it's actually pretty cool. I got to donate something here. I haven't donated. If you go in the garden, it'll tell you everything about your garden. So if you're not familiar with the drip ecosystem, drip formulate finance is kind of where you need to go. Just hook up your wallet. That's all you do. I don't know what else is on here. It tells you how many plants you get and when they're gonna actually be ready to plant. There is a daily on here, and I'm sorry, I'm totally missing it right now. Overview, I think it's down. My overall, yeah. So my plant value is 2,200. This initially was around, I started with this plant value. Oh my God, it had to have been about $10,000 or 1,100 or 11,000. And obviously with the decay and everything, but all you can do is compound, right? Like I said, it took profits like 3 or 4 times with this, but just to, nothing crazy. Hold on. Anyway, so that's what's going on with the garden. Anyway, let me go back. Sorry, I'm talking real slow because I actually had a lot to drink last night because I was super excited about Lucky 7. I'll be honest, I had a friend come over. Anyway, so baked beans, I'm not taking any profits, but this is what it would be if I was taking profits. It's sticking about 0.2 BNB a day. I know it's pretty shitty. I'm at about 10 billion beans. So almost at 10 billion. I told you my goal is to get about 10 billion, but one of the subscribers is right, or commenters, I got to keep adding to this bag, and I haven't really the last week or so because I was so focused on Lucky 7. But I'm going to start buying in a little bit more at a time, just to get these beans up. Contract is low, but like I said, if you believe, like BNB Miner thought everyone's dead, but that thing's around over a year. So I think Big Beans is going to be around. It is what it is, man. I go back. These other ones are shit, right? So Lucky Cat, Ruby Mine, Grinch. So this is like me pulling just once a week. I just pull once a week. I don't pull every day because it's so small, but I just take this money and, use it for gas fees or whatever. I did skip something up here. Sorry. My diamond team. I love me some my diamond team. So if that's not something that you're not into, think about it. It's 1.5% on BNB. There is a max that you can put in here. I think you can only make 5 times your amount. So they kind of cap it. So it's kind of anti-whale, essentially. I did add a little more in here. I added about, I think, 0.6 BNB. So I grew a little bit. I really like this one. I don't compound this one. I stopped. You know why? Because I'm going to start using this to pay my mortgage. So it's going to pay, not all of it, but it's going to pay more than half of my mortgage every month. And that's what I'm going to do. So, this is a small investment. Yeah, I'd say it's small, relatively speaking, right? I know everyone's different, but in terms of my portfolio. So I'm just going to, take this and start paying my mortgage, or at least a percentage of my mortgage with this. So I actually stopped compounding my diamond team. So if you're interested in my diamond team, like I said, I don't have any referrals or anyone on there, but it'd be cool. I would like to grow this one and start doing airdrops on my diamond team as well. So let me know. Link is in the description if you're interested in my diamond team. All right. Back to this. LockPay shit, we talked about that. I'm sorry, I'm going all over the place. Pigpen and Piggy Bank. I still got about $2,700 in pigs in there. I did take out pigs, that for drip, and I also took it out for Lucky 7. So if you look into pigs, I got pigs, like I started pulling at 180, just to let you know. I knew this shit was going to happen. Yeah, because I have crystal ball. No, just because the whole animal farm thing is not launched. I swear this guy Forex he's awesome and everything, man, but just shooting himself in the foot everywhere he goes. I still believe in drip, so don't get me wrong. So don't bash me. I'm just being honest. I have my own opinions. You have yours. So I have a pig in here. I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. And I'll probably just end up taking it by more drip, to be honest. But as of right now, I'm kind of slowing down a little bit because I've been in so many plays the last couple of weeks, and it's actually tiring to see all this money everywhere. And I just kind of want to consolidate a little bit, to be honest. All right, because I know what works and what doesn't work for me right now. All right, so all of these miners are shit, right? So I'm just pulling money out of there. Crops. Crops is actually, this is not a full day. This is only 23 hours. I'm sorry, not a full card of 48 hours. So roughly speaking, I'm making 80 there. I think this is like 20 bucks. And this is, right around 20 bucks as well on BNB. I didn't put a ton of money in here, right? So you look, I only put 1,500 in. What is that? I can't add. 1,700, 1,800. I got about 30% of my investment back for both BUSD. So BUSD, I got 400 out of 1,000 back. USDC, I got 100, so a little less than a third back. No, that's, a little less than a third. And then also in BNB, so I am taking profits. So once this actually gets to a point where it makes sense to, I'm going to stop tracking this, to be honest. There's just so much going on. It's a lot of work for me personally. So, for these smaller investments for me, I'm just going to stop tracking, except for baked beans, because I want to stay in the game with that one. Everything else for the crops farmers, unless there's specific questions, let me know, and I will go ahead and just, send you tracker sheets or whatever. Yeah, still people hitting me with the tracker sheets. Please just tell me which ones you're looking for. I'm totally open to sending them out. So as of right now, with the way the market is, I don't know if BNB stood 320. I think it might be lower today, but whatever, let's put 310. So AVAX is shit. Drip is at $10. Crazy. Look at this. 37. This is over the last weeks, right? Every week, 30, 27, 19, 18, 17, 10. So, fuck. I'm happy when this thing turns, right? If this thing turns to, just say back to $35, right? I don't even need to go back to 75 or 100 or 135. I'm way over. So it's got to hydrate, right? Hydrate and hydrate. LockPay and Lucky 7, yeah, it's crazy, right? LockPay was actually a 0.01, so this was actually 0.017, I think, or 1.8 at peak. Nuts, right? Look at this shit. Just nuts. Actually, that should change because this actually wasn't. This should be 0.0. Was it 238? They do or something like that over there. Look at that. So LockPay gets fixed, Drip gets fixed. You know, I should be sitting pretty at some point, and Lucky 7 should continue to rise. And I don't know. I am super happy with kind of where I am. You know, some of the choices I made, some of the choices I didn't make. Right. Kind of aped into some shit. But, you know, you hope to, you know, hit a couple home runs with one or two of these. And how many total I'm in right now? I'm in. So that's 18 minus 1, right? So that's 17 plays. So I can't count. That's 16 minus 1, 15 plays. So that's kind of where I am right now, man. Let me just take this out, take that out, take that out. So right now I'm at $1,000 a day. I kept declining here, right? For the most part. And I'm super, I don't even know what to say. Lucky 7 has been fucking killing it. Sorry for the language. You know, so this is my second account, right? So 178. This thing is at 3503531. My second account, which is my main account. This one's at 356. So everyone, nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. Do your own due diligence. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the drip, you know, let me know. Get on my team. Get 10 airdrop, possibly, if you're part of the team of 10. Oh, this is my second account. Anyway, I think I said anyway 3 times. Like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down twice. Everyone have a great rest of your Thursday and peace.